I almost became a femboy. Alright, keyword almost, okay? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not say some things that we're going to regret, alright? If things were just slightly different, though, it totally would have happened, and I totally would have gone down a completely different rabbit hole, and probably just wouldn't be making this video right now. I mean, let's be for real. So, let's go ahead and just jump into it then, alright? Our story begins in my freshman year of high school. Tensions are high, everyone's going through puberty, and everyone's just like generally confused. Me included. Yeah, I was no escaping that one. What's the deal, right? What's the deal? I had a lot of problems expressing my masculinity because of my physical appearance. For starters, I was super duper short. I was maybe like 5'4" or 5'5" when I was a freshman. And to make matters worse, I was also a late bloomer, so it took me forever to actually get tall like at all. I was stuck like a freaking dwarf for half of my time in high school, probably even more. Another thing was that I had a very feminine frame. I had like a pencil thin waist, feminine thighs, the whole freaking spiel, man. Honestly, man, if I could go back, I mean, holy crap, dude. If I just grew out my hair or whatever, like, a little bit, I think I might have actually been completely indistinguishable from a girl, I'm not even gonna lie. It was wild. Also, I had a very high-pitched, also feminine-sounding voice. My voice was high-pitched because, again, I was a late bloomer, but also I think I had a feminine-sounding voice because for a very, very long time, I didn't ever really have like a whole lot of guys I really talked to in my life. You know, it was mainly just my mom and my sisters. So that was kind of, I guess I imprinted a lot on them. And because of the sound of my voice, I mean, I got made fun of for it a lot. A lot of people thought I was a freaking queer or something. Which I guess I can't really deny, considering the fact I'm literally making a video right now about how I almost became a femboy. So, you know, I'm not really gonna debate this. Okay, let's move on. Additionally, I also had cross-dressed a lot. I say a lot, okay, it was a few times. A few instances when I had done it, and to be honest, I kind of liked it. It wasn't anything I was ashamed about at all. Now, obviously, I didn't do it in public. This was mainly a thing that I did in either privacy or if one of my sisters wanted to play dress up or something, which, I mean, is stuff that happens when you're a kid. You know what I mean? It's not really, like, that out of the ordinary. Now, with all of this stuff, including my physical appearance, the sound of my voice, the fact that I had experimented a lot with this stuff, there were a lot of thoughts that were running through my head, you know? I kind of wanted to experiment with this. I kind of wanted to go down a different path and give it a shot. And to be fair, it made sense for me. I mean, I was having problems with, you know, gender expression. I wanted to be confident in myself and in my masculinity, but at the same time, I just wasn't built for that life, yo. So, I mean, whatever. Overall, I had all the perfect criteria. I was the perfect recipe for a femboy back then, dude. Oh my gosh, looking back at it was insane, okay? And I mean, even just with my general characteristics that I just mentioned. Also, I was practically raised off of furry content on the internet. To be more specific, furry femboy content, you know? I couldn't have just kept things simple. I had to go the extra mile, you know? Couldn't just go to hell. I had to go to Hitler Holocaust hell, alright? I had to go all in, alright? There were plenty of YouTubers I loved watching. Loved watching. Before I had even hit puberty, before I had any interest in anybody whatsoever, before I even thought about if I was man enough, before I had started hitting the gym, before everything, okay? I was watching a bunch of furry femboy YouTubers. And they were teaching me my ABCs practically, man. Before I could freaking speak, I was looking at this stuff. And I never batted an eye because I just, the entire time I was thinking, man, this guy, he has a really high-pitched sounding voice. And he really, really likes talking about cute things. And he likes dressing really cutely. I mean, really, there's not much to bat your eye at. I mean, from my perspective at least, okay? And I mean, also I had friends in real life who were femboys. It wasn't that strange to me. And with me interacting with these people so much, especially like in real life and online, I embarrassingly adapted and assimilated a lot to their sort of culture, and I kind of learned a lot of their slang terms and a lot of their really weird texting lingo and whatnot. I mean, a lot of their weird emoticons like owo, uwu, colon 3, onomatopoeia like rar xd, and all that weird stuff. I mean, keep in mind, this is a different era. A lot of that stuff, I mean, people don't really use anymore, but know that like this is coming from a different era on the internet where a lot of that stuff was much bigger, and I just sucked that stuff up like it was being spoon fed to me, and I couldn't really do anything about it because I didn't see anything wrong with it. Now, obviously, I thought that the femboys were adorable, not in a weird way. Okay, don't let's not get ahead of ourselves. I just really liked the way that they looked. I liked their aesthetic. I liked the way that they dressed and everything. And I thought it was like a symbol of freedom of self-expression. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. And I really liked looking at art of them and everything. I liked looking at drawings of like furry femboys and stuff like that because I thought they were cute. I thought they were fluffy. And I mean, oh, man, I was set. Okay, I was set. I had all of the criteria met. I had a checklist, and I was like, bada boom, bada bing. Sign me up. Where do I write my name, dude? Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Now, God had other plans. Something was there that completely flipped the script and made everything just do a full 180. Okay, what happened? What am I talking about? All right, puberty finally caught up to me. The horror. No. I got taller, dude. I got taller. All right, my voice got deeper. I started hanging out with dudes all of a sudden, and then I started to develop a little bit more of a masculine sounding voice, and I didn't sound like the freaking fruity patootie McFruitcake that I always did. I mean, the world was against me, man. The world was against me. I had to assimilate to the people around me, or I had to just give up on the whole femboy thing. I mean, really, what options did I have, okay? Additionally, I started taking a medication called risperidone, which was meant for a particular health condition that I had, which I'm not going to get into. But the thing about this medication is that it gives you a crazy appetite. Now, for me, what did that do? It made me fat. Oh my goodness, holy. I mean, dude, over the course of like a year, I mean, really, not even a year, like a semester, okay? I went from being an underweight twink to obese. I mean, really, you can't make this up, all right? It wasn't really that great for my health, obviously, okay? And to make matters worse, nobody told me that this medication even gave me an appetite. I just sort of took it or whatever. And yeah, later down the line, I gained a lot of weight, and I didn't know how to lose it, and I didn't know why I was gaining it. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going through my growth spurt, mother. This just happens. I'm a healthy, growing boy. Lies. Not true. Okay, and even then, alright, so what? I'm a little bit overweight, alright? Body positivity, right, guys? No, okay? I don't care at all, dude. You gotta realize this, man. Teenagers are freaking weird, alright? I was a teenager, and I compared myself a lot to other people, so the fact that I was a little bit overweight, even if it was just a little bit, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It made me distance myself a lot from that idea of becoming a femboy or whatever. And keep in mind, I did want to do it. I did, alright? I was good at it. And I liked it, alright? There was such a specific criteria that I met, and then all of a sudden, you just strip that away from me? It's like, dude, what is the opposite of a glow up, dude? A glow down? I don't even know, man. But I went from peak to nothing in a really short amount of time, and at that point, it didn't seem worth it anymore, okay? And, well, okay. My physical appearance, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I mean, really, I probably would have done it anyways, right? I mean, why not? There's nothing wrong with a guy trying to feel a little bit cute from time to time. Am I right, fellas? But no, I on top of all of this, had a general aversion to femboys, which is a weird thing to say, considering the fact I wanted to be one, okay? I thought that they were adorable. I thought that they were really, really cute and everything. But the fact of the matter is, the community was just freaking ganked, dude. They were so freaked out of their minds. Alright? I don't know what it was. I mean, if you were around on the internet during this time, they're still doing it. They're still freaking doing it. Their jokes never change. But their sense of humor was absolutely terrible. Their entire sense of humor was, it's sex, so it's funny, or it's porn, so it's funny, or, guys, I'm a girl, but I got a fat wiener. Yeah, bro, I got that one. That was a good one. Like, you got me chuckling over here, alright? It was awful, alright? The fact of the matter is, a lot of them, too, had kind of this, they were very, very vocal about their less than stellar habits. To me, I just felt like it was a little bit wrong. I mean, I felt like there was just something, an underlying something or other that was just wrong. So naturally, I had a certain amount of hesitation getting into it. And I mean, additionally, I wasn't really a fan of being called like some kind of queer or something, okay? I had a certain amount of hesitation just with it all because the community was weird, alright? So, I mean, the aftermath of all of this is that it just didn't happen, okay? I went through puberty. My voice got super deep, alright? I got super tall. I mean, dude, right now, I'm like 6'3", right? And I mean, there's nothing wrong with, a tall femboy or whatever. There's nothing wrong with a femboy having a super deep voice. I mean, whatever. All the power to you. All the power to you. Matter of fact, I even lost a ton of weight. And now I'm back to my old Twinkie self. I mean, really, right now I'm underweight again. I still have all of the same proportions that I had back then. I'm just kind of stretched out a bit because I'm taller. But really, despite all of this, I don't really care, alright? The fact of the matter is that the community, the people, they were just freaky, man. They were just freaky. And I mean, dude, what are you talking about, Mr. Gato Finglo? Why don't you just be different? Alright, listen, to be a femboy at all has implications that I just don't want to be associated with, alright? To be, even if I'm different, is still to associate with. I don't want that. Okay, I don't want to be associated with these rotten people. I don't want to come out as some sort of queer. Oh, no, heck no, I would never want that. Oof, the horror. All right. Now, all right, look, okay, to be fair, all right, enough of the internet femboy and furry culture. Don't forget about them, all right, both of them. They go hand in hand, two peas in a pod, you feel me? Both of them, all right? Both of their cultures have rubbed off on me and my personality in such a ridiculous and irreversible way that, I mean, if I'm texting somebody, I might as well already be a femboy. I might as well already be a furry, okay? Just by the way that I'm talking. I mean, all of their lingo rubs off on me. I mean, I can't deny the fact that I still think that both furries and femboys are super duper adorable. I mean, there's certain things that have just kind of affected me that I can't really get rid of. So maybe in some aspect, I mean, I've kind of already done it, okay? But I haven't gone the whole 9 yards, alright? Haven't gone the full 9 yards. Didn't do the whole marathon, okay? So, whatever. Okay, I've been kind of ranting a little bit. So, the moral of the story, the moment we've all been waiting for, there freaking isn't one, dude. There's no moral, alright? Do what the heck you want, I guess, man. The fact of the matter is, I almost became a femboy. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Alright, they're selling like hotcakes. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Alright, I almost became a femboy. I almost had a mom found the thigh highs situation, okay? But I didn't. That's the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is, I'm safe, alright? I am loved. I am cared for. I am strong, and I am capable. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Alright? That's what matters in this situation, right? Come on, people. I mean, let's be for real. Whatever. I don't have anything else to say. I thank you very much for listening to me ranting about femboys and whatever the heck else. without further ado, I'm gonna catch y'all later.